According to the U.S. News and World Report, Rutgers University has been named the nation's most diverse college annually since 1997. The school has multiple organizations that cater to countless religious, ethnic, and cultural groups. Because of this, the university provides students with a way to get in contact with those who have similar backgrounds. However, do these students tend to stay away from mingling with others? Despite claims of diversity, do students actually take advantage of this? There is a website devoted solely to upholding diversity at Rutgers. The mission statement of the college is written here. It says, "Our collective goal is to create an institutional consciousness of diversity reinforced with equity and excellence through our policies, practices, and programs of inclusion, non-discrimination, and pluralism for all members of the university community." We set out to explore these differences and what they mean for how Rutgers students mingle and relate to one another. Here's what students have to say when asked about their personal experiences with diversity.
I think Rutgers lives up to its diversity because in the sense that you'll find every type of race and religion, every people that follow different beliefs on campus.
I think Rutgers is very diverse. It lives up to its name because, I remember reading this is one of the most diverse campuses in the country. And I see it all the time, every day. There's people from different backgrounds, and I've met so many people of backgrounds that I had never known.
I think that New Jersey, sometimes neighborhoods are less diverse than the campuses are. So somebody might come from a town that is all African American or all white, and when they come to Rutgers, they get to meet people from other races, religions.
Of course, like who wouldn't benefit from diversity? I mean, it's something that adds to your college experience and it makes it more rich, and you get to learn about different people, different cultures, different religions, and it also helps you become more open-minded, which I think is the purpose of college. It helps you grow as a person.
And Rutgers definitely facilitates that. There's an organization or a group or a clique for any religious identity, but does Rutgers have that campus-wide climate of understanding? No, it still has work to do in that department.
The demographics of Rutgers show that the school strives to admit students of all backgrounds. There are 50% women and 50% men, 45% white students, 28% Asian, 7% black, and 12% Hispanic. Despite the vast differences between students at Rutgers, there exists a debate on the harmony of these groups. Recently, entertainment newspaper The Medium has sparked a debate on tolerance at the university. Here is a report detailing this incident.
Rutgers is a place where there is little, if any, freedom of speech for those who disagree with a liberal agenda.
Aaron Marcus is a student columnist for the Daily Targum, Rutgers' official newspaper, and a sometimes guest on national news shows and forums like this one with the conservative youth group. His column in the Targum is mostly given to pro-Israeli sentiment. You could debate whether or not he's just a student. Still, Aaron says he did not write the column titled, "What About the Good Things Hitler Did?" That appeared under his name in The Medium, a satirical student-run publication. He says that some of the stuff in it, like giving Hitler credit for inspiring Jews to form a Jewish state, damaged his good name. Andrew Getrea, who runs the Rutgers Hillel, a center for Jewish student life on campus, agrees.
I think that a student who has a public presence on campus is still a student.
Getrea says he can appreciate satire when he sees it, but
if you're going to satirize a student, it should be clear that it is satire. In this case, they represented an article exactly the way that Aaron's picture and his column are in the normal campus newspaper.
On campus, students we spoke to seemed to have missed the satire part of the Medium's satire and wondered if something akin to hate speech was hiding behind the First Amendment.
Well, banning is a very, very strong step, so I wouldn't endorse that. But there are certainly stories and things that the Medium could publish that would be unacceptable.
Does that mean the university should be supporting a group that wants to have those ideas? So they publish articles saying that black people shouldn't vote, No. Should they publish articles about Muhammad? No. But why is it okay for them to publish an article making fun of Jews?
Journalism professor Ron Miskoff, one of the Medium's faculty advisors, says the editors do recognize that their attempt at April Fool's humor missed the mark, but that those calling for restrictions on student publications missed the point.
In rights of expression, the Supreme Court has ruled many times that campuses deserve even more free speech than out in the general public. And the medium always likes to test the edges of where that freedom is.
This incident shows that we claim to have so much diversity, but at the same time we are segregated.
Yeah, definitely. If you go to Bush campus, like, you'll see a lot of Asian students there. If you go to Livingston, you'll see a lot of Livingston is sort of mixed as well. Like, you'll see more African Americans there. College Ave, you'll see more Caucasian people, and same thing with Douglas. So there definitely is like a divide on campus in terms of where they are located on campus.
I don't think that students will necessarily feel isolated because they always have the opportunity to branch out and talk to other people as well. I think that it's a good segue for them because it's a stepping stone for them to trying to develop a social life on campus. So they can start out by bonding with people over their religion or their secular identity, and then start meeting new people through that.
The Iranian movie The Little Stranger by Bizai portrays how people are reluctant to accept people as their own if they look or act differently. The little boy Bashu was automatically assumed to be a foreigner because his skin color was darker than theirs and because he spoke a different language, when in fact Bashu was from Iran, just like the villagers. The movie exploits the racism that is practiced within the country. The villagers were so wrapped up within themselves that they weren't able to acknowledge the fact that Iran was home to other races as well. This can be related to Rutgers in a sense that religious or racial cliques on campus fail to acknowledge those outside of their groups. Like Iran, the Rutgers community is certainly a diverse one. Rutgers helps different religious and cultural groups maintain their identity, but it is up to the students to step outside of their comfort zones and explore other groups on campus.
I think a majority of students at Rutgers don't take advantage of these opportunities or the diversity that's available to them on campus, but the students that do are a very powerful group of students who not only take advantage of those opportunities, but also try to spread them and bring awareness to them amongst their peers that aren't always aware of them.